Well, the Chiefs are slated to play in Mexico City again this year after last year's disaster at Azteca Stadium. But now stadium officials say they have a plan to make sure field issues that forced that game to be moved back to the U.S. doesn't happen again. Azteca will revert back to natural turf after a failed attempt to combine synthetic and natural grass. Well, let's welcome in Matt Derrick, who seems to be a thunder magnet. No, I'm just kidding.
It's what I do.
It's part of the excitement, I suppose. But writer for Chiefs Digest, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Absolutely. It's always great to hang out with you, Dani.
Well, one of the big things that people have been talking about, Estadio Azteca, the Chiefs not playing there last year, obviously because of the field conditions. They are now putting in real turf, or real grass, I suppose you could say. Think they can make it right this time around?
You hope so. I mean, they learned their lessons from last year. I mean, between the NFL and the Estadio Azteca, they're going to make sure this gets done. Having a grass field would be better. Last year, they put in this artificial turf.
Right.
It was a great experiment. No Shakira concert. If you see that pop up, that's the warning sign.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, shifting to the Chiefs OTAs that are in progress right now, week 2 underway. Cornerback seems to be a position that people are looking at.
Outside of Kendall Fuller, you've got a lot of question marks. And obviously the two biggest names to watch are Bashaud Breeland and Traveris Ward. Yeah. Breeland, because he is coming back from an injury, coming back from a little bit of a down season. The Chiefs are hoping that getting him back at doing what he's good at will allow him to bounce back, but you've got to keep an eye on that. And Traveris Ward, he looked really impressive at the end of last season. You've got to see if he can keep it up, if he can sustain that for a 16-game season rather than just a couple. Those are the two keys, because there's no other help coming.
You tweeted out a couple of notes from OTAs, a couple guys getting waived or released, tight end John Phillips and TJ Linta, the quarterback who just had an injury settlement, finish up with the Chiefs as well. Any of those moves surprise you at all?
Phillips is a little bit surprising because he's a 10-year vet. They just signed him a week ago.
Right. And
for him not to be there, you have to believe at this point that it's just a fit. Linta, it's a fifth arm to have. It's a nice luxury if you got a fifth arm that can take care of and take some of the reps off the other guys. You just 4 guys for OTAs, that's fine.
If you guys have not had a chance to go out and get Patrick Mahomes Showtime yet, you need to, because it is written by this guy.
It was a whirlwind. This is the Triumph Books that did this book. They do 1 or 2 of these every year on who's the hot player. So they literally, beginning October, reached out to ask me if I could do the book. I said yes. First deadline was 19 days later.
If someone wants to go out there and buy this book, where would they go?
Almost anywhere. Anywhere books are sold. You can find it at any bookstore, online, Amazon.com. Any place can help you out.
My last question, can he be the league MVP once again?
It's going to be maybe up to a little bit of the defense, because if he has to throw 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards again, yeah, he's going to be league MVP. I think the Chiefs are hoping that he doesn't have to do as much this year.
For sure. Matt, thank you so much. Appreciate it.